Good morning, Wildcats, and welcome to the 2018 All-School Pep Rally. It's a great time to be a Wildcat live on WCAT. I'm William Fauché, joined alongside by Jack Hunter. Jack, we've got pre-first to 12th grade, we've got faculty, we've got staff, and electricity is in the air right now in Turner Gym.
Well, it's exciting. We've got 3 levels of Westminster here, and we're also streaming on 3 different platforms right now. Twitter, catch us on YouTube, and catch us on the WCAT Facebook as well.
And the Westminster Facebook, going out to all of the Westminster community. We're happy to have you join us on a little bit of a gray morning outside. However, it's nice and bright in here. A lot of excited students ready for some great pep rally festivities in anticipation of the Westminster versus Lovett football game this evening. It's the Battle of Buckhead. It's brother against brother, enemies from across the river, Jack. It's going to be a great game tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a great game, William, but this pep rally is more than just the football game tonight. There's a lot of other stuff happening tomorrow. 3 other state championships tomorrow, both cross-country teams and the volleyball team playing tomorrow.
That's right, Jack. Both cross-country teams will be heading up to Carrollton Elementary School tomorrow morning to race for their 3A state championship. Both teams looking to continue and get another one after last year's state championship. The boys will be racing at 11 a.m. The girls will be racing at 11:30. Come out to Carrollton Elementary School to see both those teams try to bring in AAA state championships. And not only that, Jack, you said it, Westminster varsity volleyball going for their 7th consecutive state championship appearance, trying to bring redemption after falling just short last year. That's going to be at McEachern High School at 4 o'clock, and against who else other than the Pace Knights?
Well, Pace and Westminster have been building quite a rivalry. This is the 3rd straight year Pace and Westminster have matched up with each other in the state championship. Last year, Westminster fell just short. This year, Westminster beat Pace one time, Pace beat Westminster one time, so it's looking to be a very good matchup. Both very talented players on both sides, so if you like Westminster athletics or just like volleyball in general, or just a supporter of Westminster, you should definitely come to McEachern High School tomorrow at 4 p.m.
And much like the Battle of Buckhead this evening, those girls have seen each other on so many occasions, both in the high school circuit and in the club circuit as well. They know each other. They've been together 4 years. The seniors on the team, they're excited, and all Westminster seniors are looking to close it out on a win. Speaking of seniors, Jack, not only is it Westminster Lovett, but it's senior night here at Westminster, celebrating the seniors on the manager staff, the training staff, WCAT cheerleaders, and of course the Westminster varsity football team.
Yeah, the senior night tonight is going to be incredible. There are 40-plus people getting recognized tonight, so a lot of people that go and put in a lot of hard work, whether it be from right here in the booth or whether it be down on the field, players, cheerleaders, trainers, managers, all of them, all the seniors are going to get honored tonight. So it's going to be a great game on the field. It's going to be a great ceremony off the field, and there's just so much that this game means to everyone here at Westminster, from football side, from just a school side, that it's going to be a very exciting game and event tonight at Westminster.
And a little bit of a schedule for you here this evening. Westminster Senior Night will begin at 7 p.m. So make sure to, get your popcorn, get on your couch, or head on down to Alfred E. Thompson Stadium, Fritz Orr Field, to be ready to celebrate your seniors. The walk will start at 7 p.m., kickoff at 7:30. Get your dinner, get excited, and it's going to be a fantastic night. But Jack, back here into Turner Gymnasium, this is such a special event. Traditionally, we see only the upper school coming to the pep rallies. However, this morning we have the lower school, the middle school, and the upper school here to celebrate what it means to be a Wildcat.
Yeah, this pep rally is very big, and usually, like you said, William, we don't see the full school pep rallies, so when they're there, the events happening this weekend will be very important, and they certainly are.
And you can see some towels flying up from the middle school side as they get excited. The Westminster Athletics staff handing out rally towels. They say, "Go Cats," the Westminster Athletics logo. We're going to get those going. You can see it on your screen. Jack's starting to look a little bit like Penn State whiteout in here.
William, that's about the 3rd time you said that this morning. I think you're really excited about it.
I mean, few displays of fan support have been as great as that.
The white towels are a good look too. I hope we can bring them to the game tonight, so a lot of people can start waving them at the game. That would be very cool.
And as the lower schoolers continue to file into the gym here, not only are fall sports winding down their seasons, winter sports beginning as well. Westminster varsity girls basketball team concluded their tryouts yesterday. Westminster varsity boys basketball team beginning their first week of practice in anticipation for their games. Be on the lookout for those from both teams in late November heading into December. An exciting thing about the basketball program, you might have thought it was hard to catch some of their games. They did not see a lot of home games last year. However, as the Westminster high school schedules work, they're away last year. We're going to have a lot of home games, a lot of great opportunities to watch your Wildcat basketball teams in action in Turner Gym.
Yeah, I believe there's 8 home games for Westminster basketball this year, which is a pretty large amount. And basketball season in general is just very exciting. There's a ton of basketball teams at Westminster. There's 4 in the middle school. There's about 5 in the upper school. And so there's a lot of teams that come and support. And basketball generally is just a fun season to be around at Westminster.
And I remember some of my favorite Westminster events. You've got lower school spirit night in Turner Gym for the basketball games. The entire gym is packed. Westminster versus Lovett, Westminster versus Pace, Westminster versus Blessed Trinity. Whoever it is, when the gym gets packed full of students, fans, parents, teachers, it's such an electric energy to have the team out on the floor playing.
Yeah, and speaking of electric energy, as the elementary schoolers start to get down in here on the floor, we're almost ready to start this pep rally, but it's getting a lot louder down here. Bring a lot of energy to the pep rally today.
It is. There's some chatter, some anticipation as to what events will come in today's pep rally, hosted by co-chairs Andrew Zacks and Mega Shaw. Of course, one more winter sport before we get into the pep rally festivities. If you're looking for some Wildcat action before the football game, before senior night this evening, Westminster varsity swimming hosting their first meet here in Turner Gymnasium at the Pete Higgins Natatorium just to our right here. It's going to be a great chance for the Swim Cats to get out there, show their skills, get a good early season start, kind of assess their times, and get ready for another state championship season.
Yeah, from swimming to football to volleyball to cross country, there's so much happening in Westminster athletics this weekend that all the athletes, too, need support as well, because the swimming team, football team, cross country, volleyball, they've all worked tremendously hard. They've all got big matchups. I mean, Lovett's no easy task. Cross country's got some big competition tomorrow. Volleyball with Pace. Pace is a very tough team, and it's going to be very exciting at all of the sporting events this weekend, so definitely should come out and support the Cats.
And it's very rare that any high school has the opportunity to bring in 3 state championships in one day. And Westminster does have that opportunity tomorrow as lower schoolers continue to file in and get seated here. And Jack, we've said it a couple times, but with all the sports, we've got mix of fall and winter, the pep rally with the whole school here. It really is a great time to be a Wildcat.
It really is, and it kind of puts it in perspective when you've got the K through 12 here. Usually, you know, you're kind of secluded with high school, or if you're in the middle school, you're only really around middle school, or lower school only really around lower school. But when we can all come together for an event like this, it's pretty special.
We can see that, as always, the upper school is enjoying having the lower schoolers there. They made an appearance in an upper school assembly recently to sing the Westminster alma mater, always a favorite assembly to have in the upper school. And the ambiance for today's events provided by Freddie Martin and the Westminster Pep Band. We've got a few WCAT members in there right now. We see Coleman Thomas on the trumpet getting it down there, including, you can see her in the front row right to the left of conductor Freddie Martin, Naima Turbis, that #1 runner for Westminster's varsity girls cross country team, looking to bring home not only a team state championship, but an individual as well.
Yeah, she's a very special runner, setting multiple records this year, committing to Duke, and that just shows, you know, how diverse Westminster students are and what they participate in. You've got Naima down in the pep band, but tomorrow, about 24 hours now, she's going to be trying to win a state championship, and it's once again a very special event here at Westminster.
And Jack, I certainly have to commend the faculty that we're seeing from the lower schooler. It is not an easy task to have all of those kids coming in and sitting down and getting to their spots, but they're doing a very good job here. They're moving efficiently.
Yeah, I have a feeling 7th period might start a little bit later than anticipated.
And now 2 minutes out from the scheduled start time. You can see the cheerleaders down on the floor getting ready to do some of their signature pep rally moves that we've seen for decades in Turner Gymnasium, celebrating the team, celebrating what it means to be a Wildcat. And Jack, What does it mean for you to be a Westminster Wildcat?
I think to be a Westminster Wildcat, you just got to support others. Everyone is so incredible at doing something or doing multiple things that, it's just a blast to go and watch people do what they're good at, run or do WCAT or manage on the sidelines or coach, or a lot of very talented people here, and it's just really a blast to watch them do their thing. We're seeing the band down here doing their thing. And for me, being a Wildcat means just supporting others in their very talented ways.
I think that's right. I think a lot of being part of the Westminster community is being part of something bigger than yourself. There's so many students that, as you mentioned, we looked at Naima in the pep band, part of the Chinese club, lead runner on the Westminster varsity girls cross country team. There is so many aspects and ways that people can be involved, and being able to support them, being part of that greater community is really impressive.
And the co-head editor of the Byline as well.
She is also the co-head editor of the Byline. So, I mean, you can really see there's so many examples like Naima of people that are involved in so many different things, from foreign language products to arts to sports to managing to the trainer staff. We've seen a lot of interest lately in the becoming part of the Westminster training staff. The opportunity to be a student trainer for each of the seasons has become a highly sought after position, learning kind of what that means, being involved in all the teams that are going on. And it certainly is a time commitment. However, those that do it are always incredibly pleased with the relationships that they build with the faculty and the staff, as well as the teams and the coaches.
Yeah, I think a special thing about Westminster is no matter whether it goes from training to sports to academics, it really prepares you for the next level, and I think that's something that's very special.
And the lower school group has their rally towels up in full swing as the communications team has the drone flying overhead, getting some good action here in Turner Gymnasium. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the all-school pep rally in preparation for a host of incredible Westminster events. We've got pre-first through 12th grade here. It's a great time to be a Wildcat.
It is, and we're about to begin here, and I don't think the high school got the memo that we're supposed to be waving the towels around right now. The lower school is carrying that trend right now.
No, the lower school is definitely having the most energy. It looks like the high school a little bit mellow, looking to see what's going to happen, looking to see what the pep rally has in store for today. A special shout out to Reverend Charney, who took a lead role in orchestrating much of this pep rally. Certainly not an easy task, and we appreciate all the work that he is about to do. And as we get the signal from Jim Justice, if you're just joining us, I'm William Fauché here with Jack Hunter, and we are here for WCAT live on the WCAT Twitter, the Westminster Facebook, and the WCAT YouTube page for all of your platforms. If you're ready to watch again, get back in the action. It looks like middle school trying to start a little bit of a premature wave here, Jack. You might not be familiar with the flow of things. Yeah. They got the first section down. Can they move it into the second and third? That's going to be the trick.
Well, I think we can wait until they actually do the wave and Andrew Mega comes out.
And here comes the cheerleaders with the signature Go Wildcats cheer. Let's send it down to them. Fantastic performance there from the Cheercats, Jack. That was pretty loud.
It was very loud. I was impressed with the lower school noise.
Now we're going to send it down to Westminster co-chairs Andrew Zacks and Mega Shaw.
It's an incredible day to be a Westminster Wildcat. We don't get together like this nearly often enough. Huge football game tonight. And let's run it down right quick. But in the lower school, nothing.
Can we hear it for the lower school?
That is just deafening. All right, they did a wonderful job with the Halloween parade. I know everyone loved that.
So many students are loving their Leadership 101 program, so if you're in Leadership 101, let's hear it. Woo! Love, challenge, lead, change, am I right, Westminster?
Wow, they had an incredible day with their grandparents on Grandparents' Day. I'm so excited about Grandparents' Day.
This is a big one, this is a big one. Shh, shh. 7th grade football went undefeated this season.
You're joking.
Let's hear it. Woo! If you're in 7th grade football, stand up, stand up.
Oh my.
Okay. There we go, 7th grade football.
Mega, did you hear that over 150 students are serving in leadership positions in the middle school?
8 middle school orchestra.
That's over 10 times as high as I can count.
8 middle school orchestra students went to All-State this year. Let's hear it for the orchestra cats. Woo!
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory has yet another incredible production lined up for you guys.
The 60-person middle school debate team competed in their first debate tournament and won 21 medals. Let's hear it for the debate cat.
In the upper
school.
school.
Let me hear it for the upper school. Y'all can be louder than that. One more time. Let's hear it for the upper school.
You're gonna love this. The Science Bowl has won the Walton International Science Bowl. That is not nearly loud enough for the Science Bowl.
Academic quiz team also won the Walton Academic Challenge, so let's hear it for AQT.
I didn't know until 5 seconds ago that those weren't the same thing.
The robotics team, let's hear it for them. They're competing in a tournament coming up. Let's hear it for robotics. That wasn't loud enough.
Oh, the Performing Arts program had a fantastic rendition of Fiddler on the Roof. So
If
topical.
you didn't see Andrew play Andrew, you missed out.
Let's hear it for the girls volleyball team. Can the girls volleyball team please stand up?
Girls volleyball, let's give it up for girls volleyball. Saturday, 4 p.m., McEachern, be there. Girls
State
cross
match.
country, the country cats.
Where are the
stand
girls
up.
cross country team? Can the
cats,
girls cross
stand
country team
up.
please stand up?
If you are in
That
the
is not a
cross
joke. If
country
you're a girl who
team,
runs
stand
cross
up,
country, I don't
stand
see you
up.
standing.
Yeah! All of
Every
us,
single
stand
girls
up.
cross country runner, I only see one. Can't even tell who that is. God bless you.
Boys cross country, stand up. Woo! William Fauché. Go country cats, go country cats. 13 upper school orchestra students made it to All-State this year.
Can you even believe that? I almost can't.
All-State, woo! Varsity swimming and diving has their first meet today in the pool. Be there.
And of course, the main event, what we're all here for. Huge
Iowa
football game
Buckhead
tonight.
Tonight, at home.
Versus
Football
the
game.
Loving Lions, the Battle of Buckhead. Can the football team please stand up?
Woo! Let's hear it for the football
of course, it's senior night, which is just incredible.
So, without further ado, someone who's on JV tennis, not football, but JV tennis. He's a Frisbee fanatic. He spent an entire semester at the Wonk. Graham Pinkston.
Yeah, let's keep this energy going. Everybody on their feet. Everybody up. Get stomping. Get stomping. Towels up. Towels up. Let's go, Batman. Get loud. Get loud. It's time to do the wave. And we're starting over here. I say we go do the wave. Say we go do the wave. We go do the wave. Say we go do the wave. We go do the wave. Say we go do the wave. Starting over here. Let's go. Go everybody up. Everybody up. Do the wave. Bring it back. Bring it back. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Bring it back in hyper speed. Hyper speed. Let's go. Slow-mo back. Slow motion. Slow-mo. Now stop. Now everybody clap your hands. See you on 7:30. Go Cats.
Jack, I'm in tears.
There are tears in my eyes.
There are tears in my eyes. I've seen some Westminster pep rallies in my time, and I think that this, tenfold, the greatest one I've ever seen.
You are probably right about that.
The energy in the air is palpable. I could grab it.
I'm going to go watch this pep rally again about 50 times.
And you know, folks, as the T-shirts are getting thrown out into the crowd, have to give a special thank you to Grant Pinkston for the energy, enthusiasm. He was a little bit nervous about the roll this morning. You know, had to get some water, thought about it a lot last night. He got his hydration, a good meal, good night's rest, and I think he came out very strong.
I think he came out very strong, a solo performance. But what about the co-chairs, Andrew Jacks and Mega out there?
I mean, the dynamic duo, the chemistry was flying, everything was in sync. The enthusiasm and the passion that I saw out in the center stage was like unlike anything I've ever seen.
If Andrew still has this voice tonight, I will be surprised.
I would be shocked if he has it for 7th period. I'm going to be honest with you. And now with the conclusion of lots of exciting things going on, we're going to send it down to the Cheercats. Some impressive tumbling moves there from Sophie McGann and CC Blassingame. There's two more Cheercats, Caroline Clark and Smith Patton. Here comes Amani Bennett, an impressive move there. Lily Stewart, Christina Randolph. Here comes Caroline Lingle, the junior. And there's Jessie Levine, another junior. And now the Cheercats, looks like they're going to break it down. They have a little something for us to keep the energy high, keep the fans involved. And an interesting formation here. They've got cheerleaders facing every side.
That's something, we've seen a lot of interesting formations this year. We saw a big W last time. Now we're trying to include the whole school in this performance and what we're going to see.
Who can forget the victory formation 2 pep rallies ago, too? As the pep band gets them going here, let's send it down to them. Great fight song performance there from the Westminster Cheercats. Reverend Charney down on the floor working technology with them. Energy is high. People are excited. Great things in the Westminster community football game tonight. Westminster varsity boys and girls cross country tomorrow, followed by volleyball vying for another state championship as the cheerleaders get into some of their stunts here, keeping the energy up. The cheerleaders have had a fantastic season in and of itself, supporting the football team. They pulled out some impressive stunts, some of the best routines that I've seen in my 4 years in the upper school. They've done a fantastic job. Of course, the class of 2019 leading them strong.
Yeah, William, hopefully the weather can hold off enough tonight where they can do some of those stunts at halftime tonight with the Love It cheerleaders, because if the weather's unavailable.
And now we're going to send it down to a special production video.
Great playground. What I love most about
Look. And it looks like we have a bit of a mix-up here. A little premature start on the video. Looks like the robotics team is bringing out the T-shirt cannon here. A signature of Westminster Upper School Assemblies. A very impressive feat there from the robotics team to actually build a 4-cylinder T-shirt cannon to shoot T-shirts into the stands. And Jack, we've seen some real power come from this cannon in the past.
Yeah, they've been working on this for a while, and at first they were shooting them on the track and they were shooting them towards us, and now they're getting right to the students.
And a violent battle for that T-shirt. It looks like the original receiver comes up with it. A good fight to keep his grip on that. That's not an easy task. And now we are going to send it down to a special production video here.
I love being a Wildcat because I can make new friends. Great playground.
What I love most about Westminster is that I think it's the best campus, the best people. It's the best place in the world.
Innovation Lab and all its resources. To play with all my friends.
It's being exposed to new things. We have the best students in the whole wide world.
The children. Snacks during office hours.
Spirit.
The community.
The best PE.
I love Westminster Athletics.
It has the best recess.
Being a Wildcat means greatness.
A global leader.
To be kind.
Caring about others.
Following the golden rule.
Being yourself. Being a Wildcat means celebrating all cultures. Go Wildcats!
Hanging out with my buddies.
It's helping the community.
Making new friends.
Being a creative thinker.
Unique opportunities.
Excelling in creative spaces.
Fun teachers.
Being a math magician.
Learning about math. Having a classroom full of sloths. For me, being a Wildcat means opportunity. There are so many cool things to do here.
Playing basketball with my friends.
Helping to grow leaders of conscience.
Experiencing new things.
Making a difference.
Being at a great school.
Loving challenge with Love Hall right at the middle of that, because we're where the littlest people do the biggest things.
Being a leader, not a follower.
Cheering loud. Go Cats.
Being a Wildcat means all of this with this awesome school, and these awesome teachers, and this awesome football team. Go Cats!
So many great chapters in this rivalry. And guys, we do it again here tonight. It's Love It and Westminster in the Battle of Buckhead. Through the middle. Touchdown, Westminster. Armour looking down the field. He's got Janetta. And off the helmet. He's got it with it. Touchdown,
Jack, that one gave me chills.
Well, it was incredible when I watched it at 11:30 by myself last night, but it was even more incredible.
And a special thank you to Will Graves for making that one. Now let's send it down to president of the school, Keith Evans.
You need a rally towel in your hand to give it up for the cheerleaders. Thank you for getting us started here. The cheerleaders. For the band. For Andrew and Mega and Grant. For Reverend Charney. For Coach Justice. And all the cats behind this who brought this together today. Now, we have got, right now in this moment, Wildcats in this room have a tough decision to make, and I want to help us make it together. We've got cross-country championships, boys and girls, followed by, got a football game tonight, followed by cross-country, followed by volleyball. So the next 36 hours, you're going to have to make a decision, and you have two choices. And what I want to hear is whether you would rather beat Pace or Lovett, because that's what it's going to come down to. So let's first hear it for I'd rather beat Pace. Who'd rather beat Pace? Who'd rather beat Lovett? Now, one of the things that we're good at here at Westminster is we don't make choices like that. Who'd rather beat both? There we go. All right, what I'm going to do now is we're gonna sing the alma mater in a second. I'm going to ask our precursors, middle school chorus, Mac and Whack, to come forward, and the band is going to entertain us while they get assembled here for the alma mater.
A good message there from President Keith Evans, getting people excited for all the Wildcat events. Just a reminder, as students file in to sing the Westminster alma mater, you have Westminster varsity football versus Lovett tonight at 7:30, senior night at 7. Tomorrow morning at 11 a.m., Westminster varsity boys cross country fighting for a state championship, followed shortly at 11:30 by Westminster varsity girls looking for their state championship. And we're not done there yet, folks. At 4 o'clock, McEachern High School, Westminster varsity volleyball in their 7th consecutive state championship appearance, looking for redemption against the Pace Knights on what a bigger scene than their state championship match. It is a great time to be a Wildcat, Jack. It's been a great pep rally, and what a better way to end it than with the Westminster alma mater.
Yeah, there's rarely a more busy 36 hours in Westminster athletics than what you'll find this weekend.
And filing on to the court for us now, we have the pre-first and middle school chorus members, along with the upper schools Mac and Whack, to sing the Westminster alma mater, to send these students off to have a great rest of their Friday and to get excited to be a Wildcat. And we talked about it briefly there, but an absolutely spectacular 2 videos there. The first one, special thanks to Turner Cravens and the Westminster media crew for putting that together. And the second one, I gotta say, Jack, that is a fantastic hype video. A newcomer on the scene, Will Graves, a junior, really did a great job putting that one together. A nice mashup of current history, setting up for a fantastic football game tonight, as it looks like the entire student body of Westminster is going to stand up to sing this alma mater. Let's send it down to them.
dismiss. So just listen carefully. What we want to do is the upper school to dismiss up the stairs and out.
A fantastic conclusion to the 2018 all-school pep rally here, the singing of the Westminster alma mater as the gym now clears out. Jack, it was a truly great event.
It was. It took a lot longer than expected, but it was completely worth it. A lot of great content, a lot of great energy, a lot of great towels flying in the air, just setting the mood for what hopes to be a great weekend in Wildcat athletics.
And a special thank you for everyone that worked so hard to put this together, all the performers down on the stage from pre-first to 12th grade. Everyone did a fantastic job. It truly is electric to see the entire Westminster student body in one place. How exciting it is to be a Wildcat for students of all ages here to celebrate what it means to be a Wildcat, and we've said it several times. However, one more recap for you on Westminster's upcoming events. Tonight, 7 o'clock, Westminster Football Senior Night. That includes everyone associated with the program, followed by the game kicking off at 7:30. Then tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. at Carrollton Elementary School, the Westminster varsity boys cross-country team will be looking to go back-to-back state championships, followed by at 11:30, the Westminster varsity girls cross-country team. And later that day, 4 o'clock, McEachern High School, Westminster varsity volleyball looking for redemption against the Pace Knights in the state championship game. A lot of great events around. Plug into them. Come out to Westminster. Go out to McEachern, at Carrollton, or be looking out on WCAT's social media for all your Westminster updates. But for all of us here at WCAT, our fantastic crew of Carlos Carranza, our producer William Turton, Jack Hunter, and myself, William Fauché, we thank you for joining us on all three platforms: Wildcat Facebook, WCAT Twitter, WCAT YouTube. And we'll leave you with this, ladies and gentlemen. Go Cats!